we often hear this, I'm sick, that's why I'm not attending the Salah in Jama'ah or not going to Jum'ah, whatever it is. Now, the very same person, without assuming too much and without being judgmental about this issue, you would find the same individual who asks such questions. They're, alhamdulillah, going to the gym, going to supermarkets, going to or do different other activities generally that you would normally think if a person is sick wouldn't do it. Now, there's sometimes a discrepancy do take place that when it comes to Salah, you're sick, but other activities, if not all, you're still continuing. So how should we understand what level of sickness do we need to understand that if that is what is called sick, then you shouldn't attend Salah, or if it's just a small issue, not a major issue, and you can do everything, then why not go into the masajid?
Jazakallah khair, Tamr. Thank you for your clarification. It has to be a major matter. It cannot be a small issue. Or as illness that might affect others. For example, if you are worried that you might have coronavirus, for example, or you had the symptom of corona, even if the symptoms are not very serious with you, they shouldn't go there at all because you might affect other people. You might infect other people. Okay, so it depends on the illness. If it's serious illness, of course, you have the reason to stay at home. But if it's an illness that you can cope with, or you can afford, and you can listen to the khutbah and you can pray there, or if you're going to gym, of course, it's not a legitimate reason. Okay, so it depends on the illness itself. It has to be an illness that will prevent you from standing up, for example, or going to the masjid. Or it might be an illness that will affect others, even if you are able to go to the masjids.
Thank you very much for that clarification. Of course, this is not a medical show and we're not giving any medical advice. However, if there is any issues medically and that needs to be consulted, then please do speak to your local GP, local doctors, and inshallah, they will give you the necessary advice and take their advice and make sure the necessary steps are taken. And as Sheikh has mentioned, especially we are in the pandemic situation, if any one of us have got any symptoms that is likely, that is in line with what the NHS are saying that could be related to the COVID-19, then let us all abstain from going to any public places and make sure that we follow the guidelines, the rules and regulation prescribed to us by the government. And inshallah, the other thing that we need to also understand, and if it's not a serious illness and there is no issues and the doctors are all happy with our movements, then inshallah, let us make an effort to whatever we can, whatever physical distancing we can maintain, attending Salah and doing all the other activities that we normally do in our life. Make sure that we also continue those in our spiritual ibadat as well.